Hello, greetings. Today I wanted to talk about balding. Specifically, should you worry about it? Is it a big deal? What happens when you start balding? People ask me this all the time. The reality is, it's the start of your new life. It's the start of confidence. It's the start of joy. It's the start of risk taking. It's the start of building muscle. What do I mean by this? Well, when you start balding, you think that your life's over. You think my looks are gone, nobody wants me, no woman want to talk to me, I'm a loser, everyone thinks I'm a loser, I'm pathetic. But you're not. You just need to take one risk. The one risk is just to shave it all off, is to just finally accept this is who I am, this is me now. And seriously, the first time I shaved it, I walked outside, I was scared. I thought people were gonna laugh at me. Then you realize everyone's more concerned about themselves. They're more concerned about how they look in front of you. Right now, I'm walking past multiple people with a camera in China. They think I'm weird, but they don't care because they're thinking, what does this weirdo think of me? What? How am I being perceived? Is he going to shine the camera on me? Don't worry about it. That's the same thing that shaving your head does. It frees you from this idea that you had to be this one look. You had to be a boy forever. You had to be this Prince Charming with this luscious locks, right? But then, you went through a stressful time, your hair starts thinning, it makes you more stressed, you start looking at hair transplant options. All of us have been here. Everyone that's balding or is bald had those moments. But the second you shave it off, it frees you. I had a friend recently just shave his head and he said it's changed me, I'm no longer stressed about it, I just do it. It's just something I do. It's like shaving my face. And then he starts talking about his options, should I try out a goatee? Should I do a full beard? Maybe I'll try a neck beard, all these different things. And it makes you realize when you lose something, you gain so much more. You've lost your hair, now you've gained the ability to have a new chapter. You've gained the ability to have a new outlook on life. And that outlook is being a dominant man, appearing like a dominant man. Are you going to build muscle, or are you going to be a cuck and go to Turkey and get a hair transplant? Or are you going to get a stupid toupee that you glue onto your head every day? What's it going to be? Who do you want to be, And it's going to be hard work. Life's hard. You have to choose. Do you want to work on what your body has made you? It's given you this challenge. You're going to answer this call? Or are you going to cave to the world? Cave to this feeling that you have, this anxiety that the world feeds off of, that will put you in your place? Or are you going to embrace how you feel, When I started balding, I was at my lowest point. I won't lie. It was rough. When I started, I'd look in the mirror and it just made me feel worse. And then the day that I shaved it, my life started spiraling upwards. I was at my lowest. And then shaving my head was that first step. It was like the gateway to heaven. You're seeing this massive staircase. And all you had to do was to let go of one thing, and then you get everything. So if you're balding, if you're going through the struggle, just know every other bald dude's been through it, man. We're here to give you advice, to give you support. You need fashion advice, what can I pull off now? Obviously, you can't dress like a kid now. You've got no hair, you know what I mean? But you need to start being a man, What do I dress in? What can I pull off? What kind of hats? Is wearing a hat too much? All of these things. I just recently shaved my goatee because I've lost a little bit of weight. And I'm thinking, is this working? Is my double chin too much? Do I need to lose a bit more weight? It just gives you a challenge. When you're bald, you become this sculpture that needs to be constantly maintained, and it's a gift. The world has given you something to appreciate, to long for, to strive towards, and to ultimately appreciate. I've had more success in everything, in every dimension. People consider me more confident. I'm more open-minded, literally, I guess. I'm more open to the idea that, loss is a gift. Letting go is a gift. Aging's a gift. Everything's a gift, and you just have to be mindful of that. So if you're struggling with balding, if you're struggling with this idea of yourself, just shave it, bro. And go to the gym and then hit me up in 2 weeks and see how you feel. Because trust me, It'll be like you're doing crack cocaine, man. You'll feel so alive, you'll feel pumped up, you'll feel ready. You'll start this bender of just being productive. And it's not for any like arbitrary goal. It's just because you really feel like yourself. But yeah, that's all I had to say for today. Ladders.